So this is from chapter 5. Once the hall was jam-packed, the orb lights began to crack till they were all broken into semicircles. Out of the orbs flew out several blindingly illuminated fireflies. All flew into the large orb suspended immediately over the central platform, and a booming voice echoed at a distance, silencing all present. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramses. With the announcement, there was a poof of greyish sparkling smoke at the platform. The smoke cleared, revealing Ramses. There was deafening applause, which lasted eons, and finally gave in to a wish to listen to what the star had been attempting to convey through the insane clapping. He raised his hands as if to acknowledge and seize the expression of appreciation, and then said, "Fact is far more interesting than fiction. With a little fabulism and a little bit of diction, I present to you our own world's history. It is drama and humor and adventure and mystery." Then the hall was dark. With the lights out, I will start my verse. Once upon a time, there was a universe. So far, so good, no sorrow, no mirth, till into the picture came planet Earth. The entire darkness of the hall had turned into vast and dark space. Eyelash felt like she sat in the middle of an all-encompassing universe replete with stars and asteroids and planets, sailing, revolving and shooting. She turned her head around, looked up and down, but all she saw was dark and endless space. As Ramses spoke, Eyelash felt like the universe was flying past her and then suddenly closing into what had to be the solar system. Eyelash felt like she was being propelled towards the Earth, and suddenly the blue planet loomed colossal in front of her. On this Earth took birth what is known as a human, non-magical man and non-magical woman. There was human happiness and human pain. But what was important was the human brain. When they had learned to grunt and chew and blink, the beautiful humans then learned to think. The big orb that was Earth continued to approach Eyelash. Then suddenly there was a sensation of a great fall to Earth's surface. Awesomely, the descent slowed as the surface arrived, and she found herself transported to prehistoric days back home. She seemed to be observing the activities of 4 shaggy-haired, hide-donning men and women from behind a tree. They thought about survival, and then about care. Then they thought about what wasn't there. And when thought created magic, and thought created mystery, then began our world's history. The prehistoric men and women sat thinking. As they thought, Eyelash's vision became hazy. Through gossamer haze, she saw them grow wings. Again she was pulled through a vortex, flashing past different phases of history, the Dark Ages, the Renaissance, the American Revolution, the World Wars. Then suddenly, there was a feeling of sudden elevation, and she was propelled upwards and through the clouds and into a fairyland. Our people all did what human could not do. Dragons, elves, gnomes, and pixies here were all true. Being imagination did not make this heaven, so to rule us were sent wise spirits 7. And then the wise spirits appeared, and he said, "The power of water, the power of air, the power of what was and what wasn't there, the power of fire, the power of earth, the power that to magic gave birth." I'll end this passage here, and please refer to chapter 5 for the rest of the legend and the rest of the story of how imagination was created.